With that halo, which has been so very popular in fine jewelry, and the halo in this case is also, part of the overall look. It looks like you're getting that big solitaire with diamonds surrounding it. It's actually just the beaded framework of the sterling silver, and we have your choice. We have the almost 3¼ carat in the blue topaz. Then, oh, look at that amethyst.
Is that fabulous?
2.4 carats in the amethyst, and then the citrine, and $10 off, even though this is brand new. It's under $6 on your charge card to bring it home. And Bill, let's talk about what we do. Why are people so in love with what we do in colored gemstones in Sevilla?
Well, I will tell you that Marjorie has raised the bar, because Sevilla Silver is a brand where we really wanted to, be retained at a great price point for the customer like yourself, who really loves to build an assortment or a variety of things into her jewelry wardrobe, but she insists on great quality gems. And if you look at the amethyst and the blue topaz and the citrine that are set in this beautiful sterling silver halo design ring, the saturation of color is magnificent. That's what you buy or you look for in a gemstone. You look for the saturation of color first. You've heard of the 4 C's of gemstones and diamonds. Well, in gemstones, in the 4 C's, which is color, clarity, carat weight, and cut, color is premium. Color is monumental. Color is the single most important attribute to selecting a gemstone for you, the retail shopper, and also for those of us that are buying and building them for you behind the scenes. And I will tell you, they are so beautifully calibrated. Then the halo has become a very popular trend.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
diamonds,
I don't know if the Royals made that popular or if it's just something that's come back and been revisited.
I like it.
Isn't it nice?
I love it. I really do. Look at that on. I mean, in a million years, would you imagine that that is $29.90? I mean, honestly. So if you have someone on your list who maybe is a little younger and she loves to look in your jewelry box and maybe wants to wear your jewelry, and you're like, no way is she wearing my jewelry that I paid a lot of money for. This is real jewelry. This is real sterling silver and genuine gemstones, and yet it's under $30. You're not giving her costume jewelry. You're giving her something literally she could have for a lifetime if she's a younger gal. And for under $6 to be able to get it home on FlexPay. And Bill, I mean, this, while a younger lady, let's say if she were in high school or in college, could wear it, and she's gonna wear it for the rest of her life. Exactly.
So one of the things that I think is nice about this too, there are a lot of women today who, they're just starting out. Maybe if you're a guy and you're like 16, 17, 18, and you wanna give your girl a promise ring, you don't wanna give her an engagement ring just yet, that would be a wonderful promissory ring, and it's the perfect size. The other thing I wanted to say was in the sorting and selecting of gems. So, okay, HSN doesn't sell one of something. You can't do it. So we may have to have 200, 300, 400 gemstones of a color. They have to be within a color grade, so that if you see it on television today and you're like, oh, I want that amethyst, we can assure you that your gemstone will be right there within a color grade of this amethyst. And that's hard to do. That requires somebody to sit down and sort and select every gem by hand to go into this beautiful piece of jewelry that when you put it on, you'll feel the difference. Also, it tapers to doesn't taper, it's 2 millimeters at the back of your hand, so it's very, very comfortable.
Very comfortable as you close your hand. And then, Bill, that solitaire in the center, that is well above what's considered an average size solitaire in the industry. Tell us about that.
So usually, once you breach a carat in any gemstone, it requires that the rough material be much larger to cut it to that size. And then also it's a fancy shape, which is an oval. So oval, marquise, trilliant, square, princess cut, those are all considered fancies versus a round. A fancy shape, which is more elongated, requires a larger piece of rough in order to cut it and to smooth it into such a beautiful faceted gem, a fully faceted gem. They sparkle, they have great saturation of color. Just real quickly, the amethyst is the birthstone for February. As a side note, the blue topaz is the alternate birthstone for the month of December, and citrine is November. If you're looking for a gift for whether it be your daughter, your mom, your sister, maybe just you want to treat yourself, they would also be beautiful with guard bands next to them, like a little white spinel or a little white topaz band.
Oh, yeah, it sure would be. Okay, we're gonna move to the bracelet. Stay right where you are for the ring, but oh, do we have a new way for you to wear your tennis bracelet.